Okay, I'm Vicki Chance. I'm a school counselor at Rawlins County High School in Atwood, Kansas. And we use the Kansas Career Pipeline through the Kuder systems in our 10th through 12th grade. We use it starting in 10th grade. We start a resume writing class with myself and the teacher team teaching. And then each year we build upon it. And they do a research project in their English class where they research different careers using various sites, including the Kansas Career Pipeline, where they look at occupations. They have certain criteria and a rubric where they have to meet to put all the information in their research report. And then the next year, the social studies teacher takes the same project and they make posters and they go into the colleges and look at what college is going to meet my needs in that career field and what degree am I going to need to get and how do I plan my high school course of study to be ready for that college. And then by their senior year they start preparing for writing scholarship applications and whatnot, and being able to research those scholarship applications in they practice questions and all of that kind of stuff. And then we just learned about them using the scholarship search on the career pipeline, and so I will be including that now this year into that process also. And so phenomenal posters. The posters were what were so exciting to me. Kids who don't write, kids who don't get into that stuff, who can't take a test and pass it, got A's on these projects because I had sped kids that went and bought lights and made their posters flashy, blinky, and other kids were so reading them and wow, I can't believe you did that, and talking to them about the information they found out. And some of these kids are not planning on going to college. But they also learned about those occupations. Well, I may not have to go to college, but I might have to get a certificate. And so that's what was interesting, was to see that they learned, that, yeah, I might be able to get a job, but I might have to go farther with that. So, but to watch those students who typically don't do well do outstanding in that kind of project, and it just, I had them coming to school half an hour early just to turn their posters on, and we had to spread them out the full length of the hallway because the posters were too big. I mean, they were huge. They were three-dimensional. They hung from the ceilings. Really got into their college posters. And then next year we're going to incorporate where they are going to also do the career posters, where they have to do a three-dimensional, some kind of reporting. So it won't just be the research paper, research writing, but bringing in all those other skills. Next year we're also going to incorporate the PowerPoint. And so they will have to do a multiple of different processes. So we start in 10th grade with them doing the inventories, and then the next year we add to those inventories, and then each year there's a different project based around researching those, so that by the beginning of their senior year they are ready to apply to at least 3 colleges if that's the way they're going, or they know who they need to contact for certain certifications and what they need to do. And so by the beginning of their senior year they're up and ready and prepared, and they've got their resumes ready to go by the beginning of their senior year. Many of them have already made their first college visits before their senior year, and so they've really fine-tuned it down. And we're going to, and they keep all of this on the Kansas Career Pipeline. We've not had it go long enough yet for me to have students come back and tell me, hey, I did use that after I graduated from college. But that's what I've asked them to do, is come back and make sure I know, did this follow you? Was this a tool that, and I truly expect those 10th graders that have gonna use it 3 years to come back and say, hey, yeah, my resume was on there, my certificates were in there, it was all in one spot. And I think they will, I think it'll be terrific for them,